guys, you might make me some copies of...
Taste it there. Num 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 num, eat it up. Go play, okay, 3, 2, 1.
What the? What is up, Disney nerds? Today, I want to talk about D23 because D23 is coming up surprisingly quick, and I want to mention what's going to be there, what I think they're going to be announcing, what are the possibilities that we are getting, and what this event entails. And of course, I'm going to be splitting it up into different sections, so if you desire to see, say, Marvel or Star Wars, go look for those sections in this video. With that being said, let's jump right in. So first off, I want to start off with the Disney parks. What do I think they're going to be announcing that's according to being with Disney World, let's say? I think that they are going to be giving us a few Tron updates with the Tron ride that's over there in the Walt Disney World in Magic Kingdom and Tomorrowland. Because right now they are testing it. Maybe we're going to be looking at an opening date soon. With that being said, I really hope this is the case because I'm really looking forward to Tron. Now, I haven't even been on Disney property, Disney World, in over a year and a half now because we took a break this year. Of course, I went to Virginia, but we are going to Disney World. We are planning it. We are going to be staying at the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser Hotel, which I am very looking forward to for next August. They are hopefully announcing also the Tianas Bayou Adventure ride, which I made a whole video on. You should go check that out. Description will be in the link below. So yeah, that's really cool. I hope that they give us some information on that as well. Maybe we're looking at some animatronics for that ride. That's all my news for Magic Kingdom. I do think that we're going to be seeing also Moana's land, or Moana's like water land, maybe the title for it over there in Epcot. Maybe we'll get some news on that. I know they are starting construction now for the Moana's event. Yeah, I think that's really what they're going to be announcing. There really isn't much for Animal Kingdom. However, we do get this image here, and there are kites on it. Maybe we're looking at that kite show again, seeing what the possibilities are for that, because I don't believe that kite show is at Animal Kingdom anymore. I kind of liked it. Hopefully it will come back, and maybe we're going to see what's going to be replacing Primavera World, and if they are changing Dinoland USA. Personally, I love Dinoland USA. I think I made a video on that too. I always loved Dinoland USA. I thought it was one of their best lands in Animal Kingdom. I don't know why people hate it so much. It's just a fun location to go to. But I do believe that they're going to change that up, especially with the demand of them wanting to change it up. I don't believe they should, but they probably are. So maybe we're going to see some information on that too. As for Hollywood Studios, I don't believe there will be anything anymore. However, probably Fantasmic. They have been teasing Fantasmic a lot. And in this poster, there is Maleficent on top. So I do believe that that's going to be a very big conclusion or indication of what is coming for Fantasmic. Also with Hollywood Studios, Indiana Jones Spectacular has not been open, I don't believe. And we kind of see a man that simulates Indiana Jones in this poster. Could that possibly mean Indiana Jones is coming back? I don't know, but we'll see. Now moving over to the world of Marvel Studios, this is definitely going to be a big thing on the internet. The internet is going to explode after D23 with Marvel news because honestly, Marvel killed it at Comic-Con this year, and they even said, hey, we're waiting to release all our big information for D23, and I was like, whoa, that's a big statement, especially knowing that we already got Secret Wars released and King Dynasty, news on Guardians of the Galaxy 3. We got some big stuff for this, and I do think there is still a lot more to be revealed within the MCU, especially for D23, and here are some things that I think are going to be revealed. Now, I do think that they're going to be talking about the mutants a lot because as we saw in She-Hulk, they did say something about mutants, and as we saw, it said Wolverine, or it didn't say Wolverine, but it said man fights in bar with claws or metal claws. Obviously, that's symbolizing Wolverine. And people said they didn't like She-Hulk that much. I liked it. I get it. The third post-credit scene was way out there. But I still thought it was really good. I really like comedy And I did laugh at a lot of the jokes in this show. And I know it's not for everyone. I know a lot of the Marvel stuff is getting cringy, but Marvel is still good, especially with Shang-Chi and Moon Knight, Spider-Man No Way Home, are getting Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I think this is going to be a great time for Marvel, especially coming up with Secret Wars. I love Secret Wars, one of my favorite comics of all time, so I'm very looking forward to that. Alright, so again, also I do believe that they're going to be revealing Fantastic Four news. I know I said that they were going to be doing that for Comic-Con, but I really do be thinking that they're going to be doing that for D23. Now, obviously, Fantastic Four has been very hyped, and I don't think we're going to be getting John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic, which sucks, but there are rumors that the guy from You is going to be playing Mr. Fantastic. Here's an image of him. I don't know his name memorized. And there are a few actresses talking in the role for Sue Storm. And I do hope that we get Jason Segel as the Thing, and I really do think that we are going to be getting him as the Thing. I think he's going to be showing up in She-Hulk. Hopefully, there were rumors that he will be. With that being said, though, I do think we're going to be getting Fantastic Four news, the cast. That's really it, though, I think, on Fantastic Four, especially knowing it's coming out in 2024. But Marvel does like to plan ahead, as we saw for Avengers Secret Wars being announced. Now, I don't know if we're going to get anything on Doctor Doom, but maybe we might get a little look at him for Black Panther, if he's going to be in Black Panther. I don't think they're going to be really releasing that he's going to be in Black Panther, but he definitely will be. Now, I do think we might get a look at Doctor Doom, but I think what they're really planning with Marvel is releasing for Deadpool 3. Releasing information, releasing all information on it. I think Ryan Reynolds is going to come down the stage and talk about Deadpool 3, making jokes at Disney, stuff like that. And I think it's going to be really fun to see him. I love Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. Best casting ever that you could do for that. And I do think that they're going to be, setting up for Deadpool 3. And also we get to see this image in the poster. We see Spider-Man. Could this be revealing that there is a Spider-Man 4 coming up? I know that there's Spider-Man freshman year. Maybe they're going to be releasing some of the titles for the next few Spider-Man movies. Now, I don't know how likely this will be, but maybe we will be seeing some information on what is coming into Phase 6. Maybe we'll be getting some Shang-Chi 2 news. I think we're going to be getting a lot of movie news and a lot of cool stuff. But mainly I do think we're going to be getting X-Men, some X-Men, Mutants, maybe Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four, and Deadpool 3. And of course we got Star Wars news. Now I don't think there's going to be too much on Star Wars. What I think we'll be releasing, maybe we'll see some Andor news, however that is coming out soon. And we pretty much got all the information we need on that. Maybe they're going to be revealing some, not really some things, but maybe they'll be like kind of showing off the new video game that's coming out for Star Wars will possibly be there, saying that it's going to be a full walkthrough. Now I don't know when that when that game's releasing. I heard it might be releasing in 2026, so that's a long way down the road. But I don't think we're really going to be getting much. Maybe a few new shows, maybe some news on Ahsoka, that show that's coming out. Maybe some information on Mandalorian Season 3. I believe that's what we're on. I didn't really like The Mandalorian. I know people are going to be upset with me on that. I wasn't a big fan of The Mandalorian. Neither was I with Boba Fett. I really just like the movies. That's really it. I don't really like the shows. Maybe we'll be getting some info on the Book of Boba Fett Season 2. But yeah, I don't really know much of what's happening in the Star Wars news region. But yeah, we're probably going to be getting some news, though, on Star Wars, without a doubt. Alright, and lastly, as for news of new Disney movies that are coming up, I do think we are going to be getting some news on that. As we see in this poster here, I do think that we might be getting some news at maybe a new Luca film, maybe some shows or whatever on Luca, because I don't really know what that could go for. Maybe a Lightyear 2 or a Lightyear follow-up, seeing as there's this Buzz Lightyear guy in here. I'm just trying to figure out what these are. There's Pete's Dragon in here. I don't really know what that's about, but maybe there's something. I know Moana in here is for Disney World, but what I think are gonna be getting some information on is the live action Lilo and Stitch, live action Hercules that's coming out, and maybe a few other things. Live action Pinocchio obviously coming out this Thursday. I am so excited for it. I feel like it should have been a theatrical release because this movie actually looks really good and looks like a really much better film that's live action compared to the other ones we got. Now this movie is obviously for Pinocchio, ripped straight out of the animated film, put into live action, and honestly, I'm all for it. I'm all for these live action remakes. I like them. I don't mind them. I felt that The Lion King was pretty good. Beauty and the Beast, one of my favorite live action films of all time. I love that movie. I did not care for Dumbo because honestly, when they changed the remake up, or the live action version, I get it, it's a remake, but like, I much prefer them just making it live action. That's what I prefer. Like Hercules, I don't want them to change the story at all. I love the story of the animated story. I just want to see it put in live action. And same goes for Lilo and Stitch. Keep the story, same story, maybe add a few things in there, but just rip it straight from the animated version. That's how I personally like it. Now, I know a lot of people out there are going to be saying, no, I much prefer a new story. I want to see a new story. I want to see these characters go through something new. Then what's the point of making it live action? Keep it cartoon. Keep it cartoon. That's my personal opinion. Is the Muppets in here? I don't know if that could be referring to Muppet Land USA or Muppet Studios over there in Hollywood Studios. I think this could possibly mean a new Muppet film coming out. Hopefully. I love the Muppets, and we haven't got a Muppet movie since around 2015. Now, that's all I believe that's coming out for Disney film news. There really isn't much. Not that I believe. There is Strange World coming up in November, which I'm pretty looking forward to, actually. Looks like it's something new. And Disney alone, besides Pixar, Disney has been known for making actually good content. Pixar, on the other hand, they make really good movies. However, their latest movies have not been all that great. I did not like Turning Red that much. It was alright. Kind of. I felt like it was a bit much. Luca was alright. The last one that I truly loved was Onward. I loved Onward. People hated it. People just said it was alright. I personally loved it. I think COVID really hit it, and that's what made it unsuccessful. But I loved Onward. That was the last movie I saw before COVID. But that was the last really great movie Pixar made. Except for Lightyear, of course. Lightyear was pretty good, but I think Pixar needs to be making some actually good content. Not saying that it's bad, but their latest work hasn't been really up to par, where Disney has been, I felt like. I think Strange World will be, because Disney movies alone, they really do get the job done well. For me, personally, like I know Disney has been getting a lot of hate, Disney films and Pixar films, but personally I think that they are fine the way they are. I really like Disney movies the way they are right now. I feel like there really isn't a need to change the formula, and I feel like if they do change the formula on how they make these films, it might dive deep into it too far and too much. I feel like if you include too much in these films, there's gonna be too much, like not enough story and stuff. Like it's just gonna be, I just want to see a good story, like Princess and the Frog, or like Lilo and Stitch, or like Moana. Like I just want a good story like those into this movie, and I feel like Strange World's gonna give that. However, there are a few nervous things with this movie. It could be a hit or miss, because it looks like it's something really new, but being really new could also mean that it could be really bad. With that being said, Disney D23 is going to be happening any day now, and I am looking forward to it. So, with that being said, what do you guys think? Please like and subscribe, and comment something below, you know? Alright, Disney it out. Peace!